first vlog. Oh. My name's Hayley Leach, like bleach but spelled differently. I'm not Indiana Jones, this is not Raiders of the Lost Ark, despite my hat, which by the way is from Zara. Love this hat, it's my favourite and my best. So today I'm going to be talking about Obsessive Compulsive Cleaners. You might have just watched the show over on Channel 4, it started at 8 o'clock. It is a Tuesday, and if you didn't watch it, please tell me why. But I'm going to be discussing toilets. They are my worst thing in the world. I hate it. Every single morning, I pray that I don't have to come down to my toilet and see piss all over the seat. But I have got 3 boys living in my house, and that is what I get greeted with every morning. I wake up and all of a sudden I'm Rapunzel and I literally am like 7 a.m. the usual morning lineup, start on the chores and clean up all the way. I hate it. It's really annoying. So that is my biggest pet hate about toilets, and that is why I feel like I have to clean it over and over again, because it is the filthiest place in the house. Obviously, I think most people would agree that if you've got urine over your toilet or poo, you are going to want to clean it. But it becomes double tricky for me because obviously I'm diagnosed with OCD. That becomes a real life problem, and that is why I literally, every time anyone in my house uses the toilet, I'm like, I need to go up there and bleach it now. And that is a real issue, and that is why I'm constantly in this space here. If ever I go missing, please send the police to my bathroom, because this is where I'll be. Right here, in this position, with a bleach bottle in my hand, scrubbing the life out of the toilet. And it is so tedious. I hate doing it, I don't enjoy it. It's not something that I wake up in the morning and get excited by, because quite frankly, it is shit and piss. Now I have these signs in my bathroom, no splashing, and they're not for the bath, they're for the toilet, but no one listens. They just stand there and I feel like they're like, whoa, no hands, and they just let it spray all up the back of the wall in the back of the toilet, and then I come down and I literally could be like Duncan Goodwin and do the butterfly stroke in all the urine that's left at the back of my toilet. In tonight's episode, I was so nervous telling the contributors that they were going to be cleaning a portaloo, because I just didn't know how they were going to react to that. I thought I was going to get a punch in the face, and let me tell you now, my friend, I am not Hilary Swank in $1 Million Baby, and I do not want a black eye. The portaloos that you saw in tonight's episode, because there's no such thing as a smell-o-vision, I'm going to describe it to you. This is the only way you ever know the stench that went into my lungs and up my nostrils. It smelled like, imagine going to Billingsgate Market, which is a fish market, if there's any American viewers watching, hey, I love you. Then it does smell like it's a fish market, and it smells really fishy, like a sea bass. So imagine getting a sea bass and taking a fat dump on it and literally just poo being all over the sea bass, and then having a 27-degree sunlight beaming on the sea bass and the faeces. That is only when you will know what that portaloo smelled like. That is what the smell was. It was like a fishy, poo-ridden, heated mess. When I first found out it was going to be portaloos that we were going to, I literally was like, my soul has just died. I was so worried about that, because obviously I do have OCD. These kind of things are here to almost push my boundaries, and as much as for me it's like, oh, this is my worst nightmare, literally crawling along and sliding up my leg and tapping me on my Indiana Jones hat and saying, hi, clean me. It was really, really scary. Going along to the portaloos, it really did help to continue to emphasise that and show me that, you know, I'd been in the most disgusting environment that I would never want to be in my life, but I'd gone there, I'd done it, and I came away and nothing terrible had happened. Like, my kids were fine, I was fine, my shoes were ruined. That's the only bad thing that did happen. I did have to throw my shoes away because they literally looked like they had been stuck up someone's anus. You know, for what it's worth, I do think that Obsessive Compulsive Cleaners is good in showing the lengths that I will go to as an OCD sufferer in getting my house to a hygienically clean level out of fear of, if I don't, something terrible is going to happen to one of my children. And I do think, you know, it highlights that, but it also helps me in the sense that I can come away from it feeling like I've accomplished something, and it's almost like, I don't know, like, it's kind of like Hayley 1, OCD 0. It's like a tennis match, it's like being at Wimbledon, and I triumph every time. On tonight's episode, the outfit that I had on was a red dress from Love Label. Thanks for that, guys. Loved it. And the grey top that I had on underneath was one of the Topshop cold shoulder tops. Again, loved it. Thanks for watching my first vlog. It has been incredible. I've loved it so much. And I'll see you again next Tuesday. Same time, same place. Be there or be square, like some sort of brownie, but not an actual like poo brownie, as in like a chocolate brownie. That's what I mean. Bye.